Greetings everyone and welcome back to this session of the Double Darlings, where we have to ask ourselves... Oh no wait, I asked that last night, didn't I? I spoilt it for everyone that was there in the Minecraft. Well, they're going, if at the end of every week this starts up, then does Sunday never come if the session never ends?
What?
Would be nice.
An eternal
Mind
Saturday
blown.
night.
If I tried to run Minecraft on any computer, just to reference how old this computer is, it would explode.
Now then, who has to sing today? Who
Hey.
do we get to sing?
You gonna roll a D something or other?
1, 2, 3, 4. I will let Santa off on this because Santa's on his break at the time, so I will roll a D6 for this.
Guarantee it's going to end up being me again.
No, it's Inferno.
What?
It's your turn, Inferno. Yeah.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, I rolled
Yes.
a D6. You're at the bottom of the order at the seat there, so
Okay, I'm gonna... How am I at the bottom of the turn order? Because...
not the turn order in the stream thingy because your name on here begins with Z.
I'm just having a sort of just the dial-up sound effect in my head, just trying to figure out what you guys want me to do right now. 'cause I
Sing.
was-
Sing
Sing.
the intro.
the
Oh.
Do the intro as your character.
Oh god.
Yeah, I don't
Alright,
believe
could be
we've
a
had
mum.
Miasma do it yet.
I'm
Open.
not...
Close that top door.
I don't think I did it that long
Must be in
ago
the
though.
jacket.
Oh well. I may just try to find it again. It's still
That's why I
close,
did
isn't
a
it?
random thing because
Yeah.
everyone here has sung recently, so you know, I figured I'd roll
Okay.
see who does.
It's this one. It's the second one, isn't it? At the end of our
Yes,
week.
that is the one.
Sorry, I'm brain farting. I was looking at the wiki
That is
to
true.
try and-
Raka has done it 4 times in a row.
Sorry, I was
That's
looking at the
the one,
freaking... I was trying to catch on to what you guys were talking about with Animal Crossing, and I was looking at the wiki to look at all the characters. So I'm just... And you're just like, Inferno, I'm like, what? What? Oh.
The excuse stopped working.
I'm just trying to get her voice. Because Petru's a lot easier to get, I'll be honest, because her voice is a lot closer to mine, but Petru's is a lot higher pitch.
Yeah.
So I could just immediately...
Why we practice before we do voices.
If you can't wash that hat, just bin it.
I mean, in defense, all you have to do for Petrus is just silent.
Oh! Too soon. Too soon.
At the end of every week, each one of us becomes a geek. If my brother comes in, I'm gonna punch one of these. Tonight, today, and makes him I'll see it. I'll never let this feeling go. I'll let the character take control. At the end of every week, each one of us becomes a geek. Okay, sorry, I'm sorry.
I just love that. At the
That
end of
was-
every week, each one of us becomes a geek. If my brother comes in, I'm going to punch him one.
I just say everything is content.
So hard to try not to laugh. A little did leak. I am sorry.
Yeah, I unfortunately did burst that laugh because I weren't expecting that.
It's hard not to giggle.
So,
It's okay, I was intentional. I was trying to make you laugh.
I think I have
Yeah.
quite literally one of the easiest last times to do right now. Last time, the battle continued. The battle is still continuing.
Last time, Dreamore got yeeted 15 feet,
Indeed.
and you saw his bloody spell slots
because the
because
thing-
he's an idiot.
Yes, because the Alpha Fruzel came back.
Just so you know, guys, I'd be a lot more comfortable doing this if there was nobody in the house with me. Just I don't want people coming in and going, what are you doing?
Nice.
Gels off on an adventure.
So,
I'm going on an adventure!
guess what I managed to do last night?
What
Hiya!
challenge?
Yeah.
Please be working. If you're not working because roll 20 out of fit early, I'm going to kill you.
Oh.
It's working!
It works!
It's working! We have music!
I have music
And
for the
it's not-
first time.
And it's not... And it's also not... Dun, 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 dun.
Yay!
I forgot that I made this box.
What was the box
So,
for? That confused me.
Now Leigh gets copyright
Oh,
striked.
Ignore that.
No, I quite literally. This is quite literally from Roll20's Royalty Free Studio, so I'm
Roll
fine.
20, Susan. Her.
So-
Leave me
so-
alone. Stop believing me.
It is time for the Krinlok to do the thing. How much health is the Krinlok on? The Krinlok's
Oh.
fine enough.
You do know that. Should we reiterate what I found out last Saturday after the game?
Yeah. Oh yes, yeah. Hang on, let me just pause the music then for that. Aha. So, just to reiterate, because I know probably some people in the comments, if we ever get comments, will probably be shouting this by this point. Apparently, if you cast ranged spells in combat, it doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity. It only
I do it that
gives you
way.
disadvantage. The
Yeah,
attack
it's
of
3.5 ways the attack opportunity. Though
Which
a lot
is-
of DMs still do it because it's
It's the
more
reason.
balanced.
Yeah.
Than the
So-
D&D 50 way.
So to
I-
make things a bit more fair and easier on everyone, I have come up with a compromise. If you cast a ranged spell in close combat, you will still be getting disadvantage on the roll. But if you roll very low on that thing, you will get an attack of opportunity on you.
XD.
Now that we've gotten that out the way, just to make
I'll be
sure.
back in just a second.
Okay. Get the music back on.
Boom.
Get back to Krinlok.
Boom.
Krinlok is going to, do the flames. Indeed.
16.
I love how you put 16, not 11.
Cast, so it's only taking the 10.
No
Because-
damage.
Isn't it half if it fails?
No, I'm pretty
Is it
sure.
a cantrip?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, it takes no damage of a sacred flame.
I was
That's
about to say,
the
if
point.
it's a cantrip, it's complete fail.
Aha. And it is its turn.
I offer to help, but I'm not gonna completely bust it.
I mean, the problem here is the obvious. A, it's flanked because Gel's behind its Krinlok's there. We give it's in combat, it can't really move, so it's going to have to swipe at one of you two.
What's the symbol it's got?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't
Just scroll
remember
up and see.
either.
Maybe it was my. Was it,
I think it's
no.
feared. I think it got feared. Maybe. I don't know. Well,
Yeah, I think
so
you're a
what?
hellish,
Fine, now.
I think you're a hellish rebuke.
Maybe,
That
yeah,
might
it might
be
have been.
Yeah, because Sam's a hellish rebuked it.
Sounds right.
So, either way. How many attacks does this fucker get? It gets 2. So, first strike it's going to go for Krinlok. Second strike it's going to go for Gel. Misses Gel, but hits Krinlok for 10 damage.
I was about to say, I looked at 1d20, I'm like, what? For
Wait.
some reason I've registered 1d20 as the damage roll.
I did that wrong. I did that wrong. Its damage should be 1d.
1d20 damage.
I
Well,
did that
damn.
I did that roll wrong. It should be 1d10 plus 4.
1d10.
Given it rolled quite high with that 8, I'll stick with that 10
Yeah,
for that
go on,
one.
make it.
But just a forewarning for going out in the future with this. So, Oni,
Oni. Welcome back.
give us time to see if I can actually close the Oni sheet on my screen.
Yes.
It is your turn.
Alrighty, remind me what's exactly going on again. There's a big Fruzel.
Yeah, it's just
Big
a giant
Fruzel is
alpha
the
Fruzel.
only thing that's left.
I'll turn that
I
down a bit.
see.
We
How's it-
murdered everything else, and I got yeeted at you.
Well, you got yeeted at Codi and hit Codi.
I doubt so.
Yeah. So, there's like, it's 10 foot away from you at the moment.
It's 10 foot away from me.
Yes.
How close is the paladin?
The paladin's right behind you after getting yeeted at you and Codi.
Quick question. A reminder for Griamore, is it?
Yes.
Yes.
How big is Griamore?
I'm a medium. I'm quite big, but I'm a medium creature.
Oh, good. Oni's gonna grab Griamore and chuck him at the monster.
Okay!
I don't consent to this.
If you don't consent, then it's an athletics versus an athletics or acrobatics.
I am
Either
very
way-
hurt.
Either way, you're dragging him off me, so that helps.
Oh, wait. That's a
natural
good point.
20
If he's on you, Cody, then he should be here on the same space as you,
Yeah.
which is still next to Oni, so that's fine.
I'll point it out. If it wasn't Oni, it was going to be Cody.
Did you say athletics?
For you, it's athletics or acrobatics.
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, never mind then. You've got to get a natural 20 to avoid this shit.
Bye. Bye, Paladin.
I'm
No,
very sore.
As I'm doing it, I am casting Blade Ward on him, so he does have resistance against whatever bludgeoning damage this is going to do to him, but I'm still chucking him at the monster.
Okay, so.
Well,
first
I
of all-
said
first
I
of
did
all-
say I was pulling my shield out.
Yep.
So
First of all, your
Okay.
athletics or acrobatics, does that... Did you nat 20 on that?
It's like a game of Wii Sport, like Wii tennis.
Griamoy.
my athletics, I
Yeah.
rolled it in chat. Did you not see it?
Oh, yeah, sorry, there. I'm blind. I'm Gris at the moment. So yeah, Oni just kind of grabs you as you prepare your shield. You feel like a magical ward go on you, and now I'm going to need you, Oni, to make me a strength to yeet him. To see if
That's an
this hit.
18.
An 18.
Oh my
Good idea.
An 18, unfortunately, defender wins.
Oh,
So-
he is an 18.
Yes, so as you pick him up, and you throw Griamore just kind of bounces off him. Griamore is still going to be taking some damage, but as you said, resistance, so it's only going to be halved.
Cody will plainly hear the voice of Damadur from Oni's body. I need more ammo. Where's the lizard? Where's the
Over there.
Way over
I'm just
there.
trying to check to see
Why
what
she got a health
the
bar?
damage thing was for this.
What's whose health that?
No, why is Raali got a health bar?
Oh, Raali put a health bar on herself so that she can remember how much health she's got without checking a sheet.
I
Okay,
don't see that.
so
I
this
don't
is,
see it.
Oh, I've got access to it,
Yeah.
so I can see it.
So you're taking this much halved. You're taking 5 damage.
I've got access to it.
And you are now, if I just move Cody to one side, you're now there. You are also now prone again. You're
I'm
still
prone again.
Yes, you're
If
still
you end
prone
up
because you
in
quite
death
literally got
saving-
yeeted.
If you end up in death saving throws, just remember last session I did throw down a beacon of hope.
Oh, that's what that square was.
I expected a paladin to hit harder like a cannonball. I will keep that in future. I could throw
Let me
you.
pull my halberd out.
If you just pick me up for now and put me on my feet, that'll be helpful.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll allow you to
I'll
do that
just-
as a bonus
I'll do-
action or as you move
I'm
action.
just. I'm not moving, so I'm just gonna help her up. Put
Yep.
her bear
That
in the head.
saves the movement on my turn.
Cody, you're not prone anymore. Trickstem, it is now your turn.
Yay. Well, y'all, what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna magic missile this boy.
You know what I'm going to do? Yes. Okay, I'll measure up Fireball.
No, because there's people around. We're not making that mistake again. Right.
We did. Cody has
What is it if I'm
fire,
doing it at
knows where
level
you
3
live.
again? 3d4 plus what?
What is it?
It all depends really on what level you're casting it at and how many spell slots you've got.
Yeah,
left
but
to
what
use
spell is it? She's casting
Magic
it at level
missile.
3. So it's plus 3.
you're-
It's, yeah.
Don't wait. Doesn't magic missile gain?
It
Bolt?
gains an extra shot for each one, so it's currently
Yeah.
3d4 plus 3
Yeah.
at level 1, so it'd be 5d4 plus 5 at level 3.
Is it? Damn. That's better than I thought.
And yes, you do actually have 2 level 3 slots left, so you can do this. So 5d4 plus 5. Let me just see.
Oh shit, I've just gone off the site. Wait 1 sec, I'll be right back.
Okay, so magic missile somehow fails for the first time ever.
I clicked off the site.
Well, never mind. I'm not doing that.
Okay.
That's a little bit of casting time.
Breakfast casts magic missile. Ah!
Magic Missile doesn't have a 1-minute casting time.
I'm not talking about magic missile. I'm talking about anime dead.
I see you're back there. Well, I see your name down there anyway.
It's
What?
still just loading a little bit.
Hey, look on the bright side. If anybody drops below 0, you can use animate dead to resurrect them.
That
So I can
doesn't
be an
quite work.
undead paladin.
That
Great.
doesn't quite work.
I mean, it keeps the body in one piece.
So,
Did you say 5d4 plus 5?
indeed, if you're casting it at level 3. Because normally it's 3d4 plus 3. But with the 2 extra spell levels, yeah. Oof. Yep. It did not like that. It wasn't a fan. Not a fan at all.
It's a bird, that's why.
Yes,
It's
yes.
not a
well, if
bird.
we dared-
That is the strangest looking bird I have ever seen.
I will bring back the bird.
It's a corrupted shit monkey.
I know it's not a bird. I'm just.
Codi.
Whip.
Who
Smack.
is it who still has my sanctuary on them? There's one person who has it. I can't remember who it
I
is.
believe you gave it to Trickstem.
That's probably it.
Trickstem's way up here.
Defender wins.
See, now that Dion's playing Dion's character, she never hits anything.
God damn it!
Just to let you know as well, you can't use action surge because
I know I've already used it.
action surge. You get it back on a long rest or a short rest.
We already
Yeah.
she already used it.
I already used it.
She already used it.
I used it last session.
Oh right.
She used it last time she was here.
Yeah. That's fine.
And
Then.
basically, I just kind of looked at the pal and go, "This is your fault!"
Freely and click clack gonna do it.
Lynch it, lynch it, lynch it.
He's certainly gonna try. Now he doesn't need to be in the air to lynch it.
That is true.
So strength with +6.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna roll a d20 plus 8. That's including his strength.
Freely.
modifier.
No.
Bonk. It's a grapple check, so.
Yeah, it does beat it.
Yes!
Just about.
Just lynches the alpha like.
Yeah. However,
And this thing
however,
is heavily flanked now.
however,
What?
odds are evens.
Oh,
Legendary resistance!
cool.
As Freely wraps its tail around this thing's neck, you hear Freely kind of cry out in pain a bit. The thing is still grappled, but Freely is taking some damage because those bony protrusions I talked about last week, given this thing could explode, are digging into his tail.
Oh, it can explode. Thank you for the information.
Yes, but you don't know what the
Who's
threshold
taken?
for this thing will be.
Uh,
It's only going to
in
be like a D8's worth of damage, don't worry.
Okay,
Four.
let me
Kill me
just
right now, funnily enough.
fix umbrella
Okay.
for safety.
Um,
He doesn't
Quick
actually
flex.
have one, but
gonna run over that side, and it's flanked.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a pity.
It's flanked from
He will
all
get-
sides now.
I know he'll get advantage on this attack.
Yes, he will.
Bite. Come on, roll 20.
That is your turn done.
Yep.
Gel.
Oh.
Now here's my question. Do you want to do it now, or do you want to wait until after the battle?
After.
Okay, so Gel. Make your move.
Alrighty. Wait, did I click on the right one? I did. Okay. So Gel is going to wrap himself around its foot.
Okay.
And yeah, just gonna like grab onto them.
That's fine.
So, drag. Leigh.
Yep. Oh, sorry.
Gel's gonna like wrap around him, like get on,
Yep.
like climb on him.
So
Strength, right?
if it's a
Or-
grapple check, it'll be your athletics versus it.
Yay! Advantage! Go!
I'm glad that's with advantage.
Same here, because, you know, as we established when Freely tried to grapple this thing, these things are masters of grapples, and, you know, get +8 to the checks, just as Freely does.
Isn't that just when they're attacking, though?
Nope, with the big one, it's also when it's defending against it, because this is an alpha. It is quite literally a master of grapples. To be fair, even if it was +4, that would have broken free. So, unfortunately, it is not grappled. It just kind of moves its foot away like, ugh. No.
Nope.
Is that your turn?
That was your action. You still have a bonus action.
That is true. Who's
Don't
that?
have any bonus actions.
Okay, I just saw you at then, Ranna. If I recall right, that blue box was your sanction,
Oh,
your sanctity.
okay.
Or at least
let's-
that'd make sense for what that little blue box was.
Okay, let me just make a slightly smaller one so it doesn't take up so much space.
So, yep. If you are moving away, you will get an attack of opportunity on you.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes, that's its reaction gone. Now I can leave.
that is true. So, it misses with a 14.
Alrighty.
Raali's turn. Raali's going to try and shoot it.
Go, Riley. You can do it, Riley.
Riley?
Do you know something that
It's,
Raali hasn't done that I'm just realising now? She
What?
Never rolled sneak attack.
No, she hasn't put. Well, aside from that, she hasn't put with the pistol how many shots she can take before she has to reload.
Also, she wouldn't get sneak attack on this anyway.
Yeah, because she's shooting.
One, she's shooting into combat.
Yeah.
Two, she needs advantage to get sneak attack.
I'd said that she would have reloaded while it with that little downtime thing anyway, so she's only taken
Oh,
one
no,
shot so
like-
far.
Like, she never rolls stealth so she can get sneak attack bonuses. And really, can you not get sneak attack with guns, but you can get it with crossbows?
No, you can get it, but you have to have advantage on the attack. That's a thing with sneak attack in general.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, she never uses, like, the bonus action rogue thing where I can try and do a stealth check with a bonus action.
I don't like sneak attacks, honestly. I think
why
it's
she-
stupid.
why
It
she
should be
doing this with
renamed.
disadvantage?
It's beautiful! Sneak attack is great!
That would have been the 11,
Well,
so that would
yeah.
have hit.
But I don't think she has it because she's a gunslinger archetype.
She doesn't have.
I thought she said she had like 6 levels in rogue.
She does, but
She's a rogue, and
gunslinger
she
takes
can
away
use
sneak
kind
attack.
No,
She's
she
got
doesn't.
grit instead.
She's got
I'm gonna-
sneak attack. She can use sneak
Oh.
attack, but she has to have advantage on the attack.
Oh yeah, that would it. Miasma.
No, I'd love to do this without having to expend a spell slot, but I don't trust my athletics. It's a -2, so I'm gonna cast this,
Spider
and then I'm
climb.
gonna climb up the tree
Okay.
30 feet.
Okay. So, Trickstem, you can make me a perception on this, since you're closest to him.
Alright.
That's just a tracker to see how high up I am.
Yep, you don't see, you're too busy with the fight. Which is a shame because we know your history with trees. But Miasma, you cast Spider Climb. And it's not even like you start to climb on all fours up this tree. You just kind of place your feet on it and just start walking vertically up this tree.
Bro, I don't have good times with trees.
You don't. We remember
Wait,
To be
this.
fair, the one time you had a good time of climbing, Raali tried to throw a dagger at your head.
Do you remember the time you made me roll about 10 times to climb up a tree?
Yes.
Yes.
And I kept passing every time.
And you managed to climb it, but other people fell.
So
It was like 70 feet too. I would have died if I
That's
failed.
your-
Okay.
Yep, so that's your movement and your spellcast.
Yes, that's it. Yes,
Yep.
that's my turn for this turn.
Griamore, you're prone. You have to spend your movement getting the fuck up.
Yeah, it's your movements to get back up, dude. You can't
Yeah, I
run
know.
away from it.
But you can still attack.
I also have my lovely friend over here who I could get to move towards me.
Hi.
Looks on, I'm positioning.
Sorry, I need to quickly check my inventory. I hope I have
Why
something
is
that
there
can heal me.
3 and 0?
That's
on
the
Miasma?
that's the I just use that as a height sort
Oh,
of thing.
that's the wrong thing. That's Divine Smite.
You like blew all your healing.
No, I blew all my spell slots.
Yeah,
That-
I didn't have a short rest
which
before
means
the
you blew all
thing
your
came back.
healing.
I killed many things, and
No,
no,
we didn't have
there
a
are-
short rest. We were allowed to spend 1 hit die
Yeah, I know.
to regain
Okay.
a bit of health before it came back. We didn't have a short rest because that takes 10 minutes.
I was confused. Okay.
Can I use my? I'm going to use my bonus action to mount my friend.
Okay.
Nom,
So
nom, nom.
you're on top of him.
Which means he'd be in your space.
We'll just say that he's there for now because, that covers your icon. So I'll move him down here until we need him again. But
Yeah.
you're on him.
Now I'm going to use his movement to
I'm
just
a Tabaxi. Why did I even do that?
jump away 5 feet, so I'm not within that range no more.
What a range of 10 foot.
I'm a Tabaxi subspecies. Why did I even do that? I already have
Right.
climbing.
Because you're a silly, silly person.
So you're using its action to leap away.
I was using its
movement.
movement to get away.
I mean, it was here-ish, wasn't it? So 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah? 25.
It's got a lot of movement. I think because it's got so much movement,
Luke.
you said it couldn't attack.
Luke, remember, it has a reach of 10 foot, so it's still going to be able to hit you where you are.
Yep. And given its movement that you already used, I think that's...
It's got 70-foot movement.
Oh, never mind. Fuck.
Yeah, you said it can't attack because it's got
Yeah.
so much movement.
Yes, I did. Yes. That was the balance to this.
I've got 70-foot movement, but I do not get to attack with it.
Yep.
If you're trying to get out of combat, I'd move further away.
Also,
I was checking to see if I had a ranged weapon, which I
let
don't.
me just roll something
and-
because, you was in combat and then you moved out of combat.
No,
It
it's
used its
its
reaction.
reaction.
Actually, no. To
Oh,
be
yeah.
fair, I think it says that this race is slightly different to Tabaxi because there's a lot of different features that come with it.
It used its reaction
Yes, it
attacking
did.
gel.
Yes, it did. Yes. I forget.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
That's one thing I forgot to give this thing.
Actually,
More than
no,
one
screw it.
reaction.
Get in the halberd out, boys! I'm going for the
So,
swings! If I die, I
I'm
blame
gonna-
myself.
So, I'm going to be fair on this. I forgot to give it more than one reaction, so it doesn't get more than one reaction.
Where did it go?
Miss.
17 doesn't hit, does it?
You do get more than one attack. That one does. And you can also... You're not within 5 foot, so you can't clonk it on the head with the bottom.
I'm gonna go into minus spell slots now.
No, I need a bonus action to do that.
Oh, yes, you do. So,
And I had to use my bonus action to mount it.
Yep.
Mount my pet.
Allo.
Do you have
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Go on. What were you saying, Inferno?
do you have great weapons, Master?
No, I don't have a great weapon master. I was considering taking it.
Okay, keep going.
Allo, it's your turn. You're all the
It
way
is
over here
my
compared
turn.
to everyone else.
Hmm. I don't want to lose concentration on the Beacon of Hope just in case. What am I gonna do about this? You know, I have a bow and arrow for this exact reason. I don't know why I'm not using it. That's gonna miss.
Yep, that misses. That's why you don't use it. So,
And
Una's turn. Let me just remind myself on how Una is doing. Aside from the fact that, you know, Una's screaming.
One thing as well, remember that all Namers, regardless of whether they're feral or not, have fire resistance.
Indeed, but that's not the thing I was looking at. The thing I was
I
looking
know,
at is this.
but I was just thinking about that then.
First blast, misses. Second blast also misses.
Warlock?
She knows Eldritch Blast.
Do you know what I've
That's
just
the only thing she
realised?
knows, Eldritch Blast.
Warlock!
I'm not going to re-roll it, but I'm going to try and remember in the future. I've got Great Weapon Fighter, and I can re-roll 1s and 2s on my damage dice.
Oh, so yeah, great
Nobody's
weapon
like,
fighter. That's it.
"Una,
The best way to
when
put
did
it,
you become a warlock?
the best way to
Is
put it,
Shadow Mama your patron?
no, the best way to put it, she's not a warlock, but Eldritch Blast is the closest thing. Oh shit, what the fuck?
rip ears.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know whose microphone that came over. Best way to put it, it's not Eldritch Blast that she's using, but that's the closest approximation to what spell she is using. She's just basically channeling into Shadow Bomber's powers and just spitting out 2 shots.
I like
Really
that
bad rules though.
Yes.
Despite the fact that she uses Shadow's Bomber, Damadur just pulls out a business card and flicks it over to her.
It just kind of nestles in her fur. Just like, Krinlok's turn. Krinlok is going to try for the second flame again because, you know...
You
Why
learned
not?
last session why he doesn't use his melee attacks.
Yes, exactly. That one fails! Crit fails. So, that is
30 damage.
30 damage normally because it'd be taking double because it's radiant. But I'm also going to add another 15 onto that because, you know, nat 1.
45. Ooh.
45 damage.
Then again, I'm pretty sure this thing's going to be a meat shield. It's going to be a big sponge effectively for damage, which is why I went up there. Because I want to do something without hitting you guys.
Yeah, it really didn't like that. Krinlok did a lot there. It is now its turn though. It is still grappled. It is going to see if it can break free.
Look at me! No.
It does not. So
I bet Grandma
roll
wish
strangulation
it did.
damage.
That's...
Wouldn't it be contested?
No, it goes off the original one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's a D8 of damage.
Oh, that makes sense.
And likewise, odds are evens. Let's see if the spikes begin.
Even.
Nope.
Oh wow. Yep. Give him another give Freely
Where?
another D8 of damage. It's not letting go though.
Yep, 3 more damage to Freely's tail. But because it's being strangled, it can't do shit this turn.
I made a mistake. I've come to step back next to the man who's going to throw me again.
No, I can't see the map. So if you hadn't said that, you would have been
And
Well, hang on. Are you going to throw me or my Moorbounder?
It is your turn, Ori.
4.
He said he was on his mount?
Yes, he is.
I'm on my mount.
For the mount.
Oni is very strong.
Oni is very
Oni
strong.
could probably throw both.
Yes.
20 strength. Can I attempt to throw both?
I'm gonna say this would be with disadvantage.
Okay.
This is funny if this actually works.
Don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
You've got a choice now.
You will have advantage on death saving throws if you end up that way.
Only for you, it's going to be disadvantage athletics. But for Griamore, you've got a choice. You can either roll your stats or roll the stats of your mount.
I don't have my mounts. Remember, we couldn't find normal Moorbounder stats. We were trying.
Just use the cheat one that we had there in roll 20.
Why don't you just get Leigh
So it'd be a +2 to Dex or a +4 to Strength for Moorbounder.
I'm going to use my own.
Okay.
Mine are a lot.
Oni, what did you get?
I want to hold mine off till he says his.
Okay.
Normally, I'd rule that you wouldn't be able to use yours because you're not in control of your own movement.
That is true, actually, yeah. I will say you
Yeah,
have
no,
to use the
that's
Moorbounder.
very
So,
So
+2 if you want to use acrobatics, +4 if you want to use athletics.
I'll use athletics. So a d20 +4, right?
Yes.
d20. I don't know how I had the +4, so I'll just have to do it in my head of whatever it says.
You do
Dice
roll.
rolling. 22.
You have to roll.
Yep.
24.
Are you actually serious?
Yeah. I should state, Oni was originally a fighter.
Yes.
So, as your Moorbounder tries to hop back, Oni just kind of grabs both of you by the scruffs of the neck.
In Celestial, I say sorry because it can understand the one language of my
you
choice. I'm
both-
sorry.
You
In
both get
Celestial, I also tell it, I'm not sorry.
You both get yeeted at this thing. So make me another strength check there, Oni. Actually, make me two strength checks. The first one will be with the Moorbounder, the second one will be with Griamore.
We decided that it had base hit points, didn't we?
Yes.
So I think it's got 50.
Don't worry, I'm casting Blade Ward on the mount this time.
The mount will live. I won't.
Oh, okay, then I'm casting Blade Ward on you.
You already cast it on me.
You've already... Oh, yeah, no, you're right, I have. Yeah.
So, first on the Griamore, what is your strength thing?
Wait, okay, actually, hold on. Is this going to kill you? How low are you?
I can't say numbers, but if I could look like a punching bag after the use of the third boxer. Ow.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm not going...
Hang on, I'll come in to get you now. So, hang on, I'll take it.
I'm going to toss Griamore off the mount, and I'm going to throw just the mount.
Okay, so just make the one check then with the strength.
You're just
That is a dirty 20.
giving Griamore more PTSD, even
Okay,
more so
so
about you.
a 20, but not a nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
So that will hit it,
20.
meaning
How far am I flying?
you're not.
You're not. I tossed you off the mount. I don't want to kill you. I'm not of a jerk.
The mount
get
is going to
real-
end up here and prone though. They both take both it and the beast take only 6 damage. But 6 damage is 6 damage.
6 is fine. This
Yeah.
is the first time
Oh no,
it's
wait,
taking.
for you it'll be 3 because blade thingy. Oh,
Okay, I'm taking 3. Okay.
I mean, 6 damage is 6 damage because it's
I
funny.
wasn't taking damage.
Yeah, Griamore. I didn't throw Griamore. I took him off.
He put me
no, yeah, no,
down.
Griamore, the mount is taking the 6 damage.
That being said, I will look at Griamore, and I will speak to him in Celestial. Thank you for the cannon fodder.
I will say back.
Oh,
I will
okay.
say back. No problem. Questionably.
Hang on. Because that wasn't Oni that said that, was it?
No, it was dumb.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw there, Griamore.
Oh no! Yeah, I'm afraid of what you've currently taken over. You can't say that word.
You redacted for YouTube.
To be fair, we're probably
To be
not getting monetized anyway.
I
with
want
how
it to
much
be a
Codi
nat
swear.
1.
Yeah, but
was only a
it's
swear
the difference
word,
between
just
not
in
being
case.
monetized and, being asked to take videos down.
How's that wisdom? Where's wisdom? Ah, there's wisdom.
Cody swears worse than a sailor.
Oh yeah, I was about to say.
It's like that's
yeah,
cockatoo.
no,
Cockatoo.
Hang
uh,
on this to me.
Griamore,
Have it when he does. We'll
Griamore?
get this team up.
you're feared. You're gonna have to move away from Oni on your turn.
Wait, seriously?
So, with part of my background as being a soldier, I get bonuses, but I rolled to see what I got for a bit of fun. And the downside and like the backstory bit is there is something from the war I fought in that I am absolutely terrified of as I watched it slaughter my men in front of me. And you are just so happening to be inhabiting
No.
that
He's not,
very
he's not
creature. Not the
inhabiting it.
same one.
No, he's not
Well, you
inhabiting
are
it.
it.
He's inhabiting Oni. You're scared of the thing inhabiting the body.
You're scared of Damadur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damadur just kind of looks at Griamore. Do I know you? You're acting like I know you. Don't worry. I have a great investment in this party, and since you are technically a part of it, I'm not going to kill you. Also, you have the ability to summon such delicacies.
While I'm at it, I'm just going to do something else. Oh. I'm going to do something else with a battle. Jesus fuck.
I'll just stand there shaking with my polo. I'm like, oh, god damn it.
Trickstem.
Yes, it is my turn.
Let me guess. Magic missile 5d4 plus 5?
Yes, it will be my last level 3 one.
Indeed it will. I mean, Fireball is an extremely damaging thing, but why do that when you could just, pump out consistent damage? Also, remember, you do have sorcery spell slots if you want to re-roll any of those dice. Like that nat 1.
Yeah, I will re-roll that nat.
Yep. So roll another d4 and to take a sorcery point off yourself. So that takes it
How
up
do you
to
make it so you
22.
roll damage separately?
Oof. Big oofs.
22 damage.
Yeah, that's big oofs. That's the bigs. Codi. Make me a perception.
1 second.
Okay.
Who's the big monster going to go kaboom?
No, you don't know. I'm gonna say this passes. You look as you go to laugh at Griamore's situation with Damadur. That coat that's Raali threw on his shoulder has fallen off because of the grapples. You see the paladin symbol.
It is worn and scratched.
Oh no.
Alrighty, I have officially decided that Jill's just gonna walk away. It's all over right
I'm
here.
gonna stay up on the tree. I'm gonna wait until the fireman come get me down.
You see, like, from the corner of your eye, like, this, just like while you're looking around, like, trying to, like, about to move away from Damadur, you see Codi snarling at you.
I'm already terrified because, he spoke to me and I'm afraid of him. Cursed backgrounds.
I'm just a mad. This is. Whenever you said that Cody soars like a sailor, I'm just imagining this video for some reason.
This probably should not have been pointed out to Codi till after the battle.
Indeed,
I know, but I wanted something fun to happen.
I know, but there's a chat I can't
I'm about
not
to
do.
die,
I can't
Leigh.
not do what Codi would do. You don't understand what you've done.
I mean, I will
It's
point this out.
paladin to die.
Codi,
If I get resurrected, I'm making an evil paladin.
I will
This is
point,
why I'm
I
doing.
will point this out. This Fruzel is almost 2/3 of the way down. So,
it's not
Quick
looking at
question.
that thing.
I don't remember. Does Damadur know this dude's a paladin? I don't remember if
I said openly that I am a paladin and I was a soldier.
Oh yes. Then in
Like
that
Codi
case,
fucking
Da-
did not like him to begin with.
Damadur will look from Griamore to Codi. Can this wait? I'm currently using him as cannon bolts against the big man. And then after the fight, if you want to tear him limb from limb and fricassee him like a chicken, you are certainly welcomed. But before that, I still think we have a frugal that if we don't deal with, will ultimately skullfuck us all. So,
And you
grievance
can already see
aside,
I am
Say, at this
extraordinarily hurt.
point, we probably need to kind of do like a persuasion there.
I'll roll a persuasion.
Maybe persuasion.
Because Codi is supremely pissed.
I'll just be there, terrified,
this is
coughing
an
up blood on
18?
the verge of death.
Sorry?
Would an
18.
18 work?
Let's roll a wisdom save and see.
While you're doing that, I'm also going to roll something
Nope.
else, even though it be
Well, it does
actually
work,
I'll do
but-
it on my turn.
Probably. It's like,
6.
fine. But he's mine!
Yes, he will pay for his crimes against you and your people, just as you and your people will pay against crimes for others and others' peoples. But for now, he's on our side.
That's a
And
hit.
then after, we can have a whole ordeal.
That is indeed a hit.
And he's flanked, so, yeah.
Yep, that's why it was with advantage. 17 damage.
Second hit. Miss.
Yep.
Third hit.
Just about a hit. 19. No, 21, sorry. Oh! 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 Fun times.
Oh my.
What?
Because it has been reduced down to a certain amount of health. Exactly the right number as well.
It's sort for the best that jail got out of the way. Oh no, the paladin!
The paladin was tossed to one side, but I won't say he's prone. His mount, however,
kind of
is
like-
prone.
Looks at Una. Back up, Una.
Una's already backed up.
He took. Sorry, my mount took 6
Oh, God,
damage earlier, correct?
she stretched. Yeah, 5 damage I think it was because
I'm just gonna put the mount's health in the temporary hit points bar because I can't fit them anywhere.
okay.
Freely!
Huh?
Freely's gonna claw the fuck out of it
Okay.
while he's got it grappled.
I mean, if that's the case, then just let me check something first. Because I need to remember what it is. Okay.
I forgot that Freely had like 129 gold. So first scratch, miss. Second scratch, hit.
Yep.
That's 5 from him.
You're
and then
welcome to play
Click
for
Clack
Yep.
is gonna bite it. Hit.
Oh.
Yep. I need to make a thingy be not prone.
I mean, technically it's already prone. 'cause
That
it's
is true.
grappled.
That is true. So
I have a question. If it's not prone, does that mean it has some issue with the dex checks?
Yeah, if it's grappled, it automatically fails dex saves.
Yep.
Oh!
but that roll I made there, that 14, that's
Do-
not a deck save. That's a con save.
No, I know. But I'm just saying.
You all see this thing.
Because Inferno was asking.
You see this
Oh
thing.
no, I'm asking for myself.
You see this thing start to shriek loudly as the bony protrusions start to glow red. Because this is it.
Oh
It
dear.
hasn't made a reaction yet this turn. This is its reaction. It's blowing the fuck up.
You're joking. Hey, yo, hey, yo.
So, here's the fun part now. Do you remember like how the Odin's was just 5 foot?
Yeah, 10.
Yep, it would have been 20 foot if it critted. So that is Everyone
Everyone
except
but
for
Gel.
Gel, Trickstem, Allo, Una,
Miasma,
Raali, and Sir.
Sir.
Everyone else
That's
is
why
getting
you
blown
run
the fuck
away
up
and
unless
shoot magic missile.
you can roll me a good dex. Aside from your mount, because your mount is troll.
Freely's going first.
Freely,
Wait,
hops
why do
away.
you have... Okay, he's fine.
I will say this though. If you're in close combat like that, you will only be taking half damage.
Click, clack. So that's click clack.
Codi, you do not get out the way. You're taking the
No,
full
that
damage.
was click
Oh,
clack.
click clack is taking full damage.
Oh, not 20! Yes!
Oh, I accidentally. It'd be 17 because I accidentally rolled a.
That is still a pass. You'll only be taking half and then half again because this will count as fire damage.
Wait.
You, with that nat 20, do manage to get yourself out of there. But not only that, I will say, you manage to drag him along with you, so he's only going to be taking half.
Yes.
Click Clack is going to be taking the full damage. Krinlok is going to be taking the full damage. And Oni. Oh wait, hang on. Allo. This little thing.
Yes.
Your sanctuary thing or whatever.
Beacon of Hope.
Beacon of Hope. Remember what that does.
That is search sheet. I don't need to be looking at search.
Should have just lightning bolt them like it.
Wait, what does Beacon of Hope do?
Advantage on
There you
death
go.
saves and bonus hit
Wisdom
points for
saving throws
healing.
and death saving throws. Okay. So
That's a
that'll
shame
help.
that-
That'll definitely help for those, you know, about to possibly go down from an explosion.
I'm fine. Not 20, boys.
It
I
doesn't. It doesn't matter. I rolled a 1.
Oh, Oni. Yeah, Oni. I'm gonna say this then. As you try to get away, you slip, but go forward. You're taking full damage.
Plant.
I mean, you're taking full damage, but at the same time, you've got resistance, don't you? To fire.
I do have resistance to
So
fire.
you're only taking half damage.
Actually, I have immunity because I'm a tiefling.
Tieflings only have resistance.
Is it resistant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say, if they have immunity, holy shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tieflings
no, you're right. It's
only-
resistance.
Yep.
Sorry.
Tieflings get resistance.
So, let me see.
I'm running on 2 hours of sleep for 3 days. I apologize.
Fine.
Go to bed.
I can't. I'm at work.
Okay. So this is going to be that and that. And does it get any pluses? Yes, it does. It gets the con plus. So that could have been
That would
worse.
have killed me. Even
Uh,
a half damage, that would have killed me.
so rounded down, going downwards by half. Those that are taking half are only taking 10 damage. So that would be Freely, Codi, the Mount,
Oh, this is a light fucking tickle.
Oni, and Krinlok and Click Clack. They're taking 21.
Yeah, click clack's up still.
So's Krinlok, oddly enough. Krinlok is looking extremely bad, but they're still up. As this thing just explodes.
Wait, doesn't Krinlok have resistance too?
Yeah.
Shit,
Krinlok
yeah, they
has
do, yeah, they do,
resistance.
yeah, they do. Yeah,
He's also a tiefling. Or
yep,
she, sorry.
So that would actually only be that, so... Thank you for
Are you
reminding me
all
that.
the tieflings?
Freely's okay.
3 of us are.
Codi, funnily enough, only takes like 5 of that damage.
Yep, because half and then halved again. So, as it erupts, those that weren't in the blast radius, you just see smoke fill the area for a bit. You hear a few screams. As the smoke clears, everyone seems to be up and in somewhat fine shape. Air quotes, somewhat.
As soon as like she can see past the smoke, she just charges.
So- Is it dead?
It is dead.
Oh, ugh. Ugh.
It is a fine red mist and several bone pieces all over the place currently.
Cody,
I'm currently on one knee, just led forward, spewing
yeah,
up a bit of
you
blood.
get like freaking knocked right back down.
I'm already on the ground practically.
I know, but you're like on one knee, just
Oh,
get floored as Cody just charges into you.
But you're
I've done-
tiny.
I've done something wrong.
I weigh 450 pounds, bitch.
Why do you weigh this
Hang on,
much?
hang on.
I mean, a normal dwarf weighs about 200 to 300 pounds, so...
Also, I did something wrong there. I've just noticed.
Oh.
Let me just scroll up. It's not to do with damage or anything like that, don't worry. But,
Thank God.
Griamoy, roll me another wisdom save.
Another one?
Yep, because you was within range of Allo spell. You should have had advantage.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yep. So, 9
The
or
14.
14. It still would have failed.
How high is that DC?
15.
Oh,
So you just got floored.
I have a question, Dion. Do you want me to let this play, or do you might want me to? Do you want me to let this play for just a little bit so you can do your RP thing? Because I have something I kind of want to do to sort of calm us down.
I
Because
mean,
of how high up I am. I'm like, oh.
The thing is, Leigh pointed this out.
Okay.
And Cody's gonna do this regardless.
Yep.
That's fine.
Whether it's now, whether it's later.
Speaking of which, as soon as you knock him on his back, so his chest is up in the air, Una's going to roll with a disadvantage to see. 1. She's too busy with her back towards the scene, looking at Miasma up the tree, going, "Those must be some strong toes."
With strong toes.
Cody is like
You see her-
literally kind of jumps on top and is going to like proceed
Oh,
to start.
why'd you have to use the word jump when you weigh 450 pounds?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
You're going to kill my character!
Cody,
I'm
Cody,
sorry.
you're going to break the poor man.
Maybe he
Stop
deserves it.
Cody, he did just help us defeat an exploding rat.
3 damage.
Oh, I have the ward. Is it bludgeoning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 damage. I live.
I'm going to remove... Oh, no, I can't actually do that.
I'm sorry about this, Luke.
Oh, mate, it's fine. It's all part of roleplay, but
I could get rid of
I'm on the verge of
Great.
death.
Cody is literally just going to draw back and punch you square in the face.
I hope your punches can't do 7 damage.
Also, can I just point out as well,
I probably
just
can.
before you carry on with the
Didn't Cody take like 3 levels into monk?
Oh, not yet.
Can I
Oh.
just point something else as well before we carry on with the RP thing?
Yeah.
The Fruzzel had a special action that he never got to do. He would have,
Oh.
if he was free enough to move, he would have run back over to the forest, ripped up a tree, and yeeted it at you all.
Oh, so he would have done it.
Well,
with Shaq.
technically, he already used it. He yeeted me at Cody.
But you're not a tree. A tree would have done more damage.
Yeah. So Cody is like sat on top of you. I would be very surprised if you were able to push her off at her full weight.
Make me a strength check.
I'm too wounded. I'm going to say I can't.
Okay,
I'm hurt.
that's fine. I'll let you opt out of the strength check to fail automatically.
Cody, no, just a clarification. Cody's got 7 levels in fighter and 1 level in bard. I literally took the 1 level just so I could have like Eldrich Blast and Vicious Mockery.
While you're being pounced and being pinned to the ground, your mount goes
Plus
off to check
Chaos
on click
Bolt
clack.
and Hideous Laughter.
Really? I say really in Celestial. Really?
He just goes over and like is hanging out at click clack.
Yeah, because
while
he
you're
saw
getting
click clack get hurt quite a lot, so he's still going.
You do know you stop existing if I die.
Cody is gonna punch you square in the jaw. Again.
Don't do 7
It's okay.
Roll me an unarmed
Call it.
attack.
Your mount will be still here. Maybe. I don't know.
Yes, because he is prone.
It's just a strength one.
I would have laughed if that were crit.
If it was
Roll on
crit.
iron damage.
Oh, but it gets a +5 to it. Dion, roll a 1 or you kill me.
It's like a D4, isn't it?
Oh no, wait. If
Yeah,
you're
but you
not
get-
are you proficient in unarmed?
She's
no.
Then isn't it
You're
always
fine.
just automatically 1?
I don't think fighters
No.
get proficiency in unarmed.
No, it is still the 1d4.
Okay, so
You just don't
1d4.
get any bonuses.
Yep. Let's see if you knock. Let's see if. Oh.
I asked for a 1, I got a 1, boys. I'm still alive.
Again!
No! I pulled my shield off.
Um,
No more.
Is anyone going
this
to try and
time-
stop Cody at this point?
Yes, I'd like to cast a
Only
spell.
will.
Oh,
If you're casting a spell, cast a spell. I want to see this.
Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me.
Everything
Please.
always goes wrong.
Okay,
That
so
doesn't
that's
work on me.
32.
32?
No, 36. Sorry. No, 26.
26.
Maths.
No, it's
It had to be sleep.
And I don't know, over here, so it doesn't hit these
So-
lot that are gathered around watching it.
That's fine, because guess what? The first
What?
person to fall asleep is Griamore.
Yeah, okay.
Griamore
Hey,
cannot
you
put
didn't
his
even
shield
have to
up now to
roll.
do so.
Mate, you didn't even have to roll.
Oh, to be fair, how much is that in total? Hit point wise?
26, so 25 currently now. No, hang on. How much health do you have left first? Let me check.
6, I think he
I've
has.
got 6.
So 20
So-
left now.
I don't think it's gonna work.
Start Cody as well.
Yep, Cody is
Alright.
also asleep.
Because I'm
Uh,
on 6. I'm on 16 hit points.
So
Okay,
there is no
so
one else
he's-
on 4 HP, so everyone else is fine.
alright, I gotta
Also, I
just...
still weigh 450 pounds, and I'm on top of him, so he's really not moving anywhere.
Oh, I got.
That's okay.
I got. I know what
I'm
that
wearing
means.
armor. I'm wearing armor. Don't do this to me, Lee.
Okay, yeah, I will
Me
give
just
this.
laying
Your
on top
armor.
of someone
Yeah.
doesn't do damage. It just stops them from moving.
No, I was gonna say if it weren't for the armor.
If I
then-
was bare chested, I
Yeah.
would understand if it did damage.
yeah, if
I'm
you
wearing
were-
armor.
No, it's not that it would the damage. It would be the case if you would have had the choking thing, well, suffocation.
What were? I
You
guess I
will.
think.
Because you would have had the equivalent of like a bowling ball resting on a bare chest.
Yeah,
Given you've got armor, that's fine.
a little more than a bowling ball, mate. 450.
Like elephant?
Yeah, like an elephant.
Okay, so just the thing about why Cody weighs 450 pounds. Namirs are little, but they're incredibly dense.
Meanwhile, you got
Um,
me because because of like freaking class. Apparently, I weighed like 10 pounds,
So
And they can
10 kilograms.
shift their weight to make themselves light as a small creature, but then shift it so that they're really heavy.
So, everyone, you've just seen Griamore and Cody fall asleep after Cody tried to punch him again.
And then you just see Miasma walking sideways down
Through the
the
garden.
Trickstem, I'll allow you to roll another perception.
I don't Una sees this.
Yeah, Una definitely saw it. Una's watching you just like in amazement. Trickstem, you there?
So,
Yep, you see this now, Trickstem. You look up. You look to where Miasma was. Miasma isn't there anymore. You look up the tree just to see him walking vertically down the tree. Probably just like hands behind the back, just smugly.
You know
I'll
what?
sleep
Since
last boy.
Trickstem is stupid, he's gonna place Breakfast Town and he's going to attempt to do that too. I know this will be an automatic fail, but we need
No,
to
it's
put
not
the
going to be an
humour in.
automatic fail. Roll me a deck save.
For like a minute, right?
Yeah, it lasts a minute.
As this is going on, Oni's just going to take a nice seat on probably what appears to be the most comfortable thing as he slowly shifts Cody away and sits down on the paladin next to the sleeping Cody as he watches.
there's a tree.
someone who can-
There's a tree, guys.
No, that tree got broken.
gonna-
Remember? That
Yeah.
thing got thrown at you first. No, that thing got thrown and broken in half when it were to break the spell.
Yeah.
Allo.
Trickstem, you try and climb
Yeah.
vertically up this tree. You get actually a bit ways up before you feel gravity taking hold. And instead of thinking, oh yeah, that'll go fall on my back, you just do a sweet big backflip.
I did something cool! Wow, I'm so
Everyone,
proud
roll
of
me
you.
perception with disadvantage. Let's see if anyone
No!
even noticed
I'm
this.
asleep. I'm not
I'm asleep.
Aside from Cody
And
and
no one
aside from
sees
Cody and
it.
Griamore, because
17, 16.
I'll be there next
Oni actually does see
time.
this. And I'll say Una will do this without disadvantage because Una was watching at the same time.
That second roll was Sir.
Jel sees this. Oni sees this.
Oh, yes, people
For
see.
for someone whose name has the word trick in it, you really can't do many tricks, can you?
Una sees this. Una actually gives a quick clap. Una's like,
Thank you. That was on purpose.
Allo,
Yeah.
could you try and take Guriamore away for a minute?
Kobold looking at paladin that is larger than her slightly.
Only,
Ah.
only do that instead.
If you try and drag me away, you're going to be
I can't.
dragging.
I weigh 10 kilograms.
Anyone who tries to lift
I
me needs to make a
mean-
strength saving throw, by the way.
Anyone who
I'm
tries
not
to
going to lift
is a total of,
Cody.
like 600.
okay.
I'm going
Allo
to.
can try.
Quick question: is Griamore's mount still around?
Yeah, Greenmore's
No,
mouse next
it
to
went
click clack.
to the other mounts to leave me.
Oh, he's left you.
Yeah, Greenmore's mouse wait to click clack to check on click clack.
Yes,
And if I
but he's
die,
still
he
he's
stops
he's still
existing.
within he's still within visual sight, right?
He's pretty much diagonally right next to you.
Delicacy. I'm going to tie a rope to you, and then I'm going to tie a rope to your friend. And if you could move him with the 400-pound rat, it would be ever so helpful.
It's
He
a good job
understands-
Cody's asleep at this moment.
He understands one language. Celestial.
Yep.
He's speaking to him in Celestial.
He also only listens to me.
And that's a-okay.
I'll say that even though he only does listen to you, given that
I-
this is to
Love
do,
a bit of roleplay where he can have his own sentience.
Yeah.
I would love that.
it's because it's also to do with helping you out. that
Yes,
he is
I
willing
agree.
to help let this happen. So yep, it's tie a rope to him.
I've got to hold
He
on.
is going to try and pull you out from underneath.
I'm gonna try and
I'm
patch
gonna
sort
say
of.
it's probably gonna be about a minute now.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably disguise
No, that's a
disguise
struggle.
self. So there's gonna be 2 Greymoors. It confuses you.
Horrible idea.
So
Yeah, but it's gonna
It
try
really
and keep.
is.
We're gonna
No, it's
wait
I'm going to
any
I'm going to
second, by
use
the way,
Mask
Leo.
of Many Faces to disguise myself as Griamore as well.
I'm gonna say. I was just saying, has it been about a minute because I've
Yes.
had
I'd say so,
talking,
yes.
and then
Yes.
I'd say so,
Sylvia
yes.
so like,
So Cody, as you awake and Griamore awakes, Cody and Griamore, you find yourself surrounded by 2 other Griamores. You also see Griamore's mount trying, which I am now just going to call Delicacy. Delicacy trying to pull Griamore out from underneath Cody.
Can I just say that this is the second animal that I have named after something regarding to food and it sticks. Like breakfast was a joke because Oni was saying, "Oh, good, you found breakfast," and now Griamore's mount is Delicacy because I called him a delicacy. I'm happy.
But all
very
seriousness,
strange. But anyway, back to what I was doing.
no.
Which one do you punch? Ha!
The one that I'm sat on.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's not really the
Yes,
most.
but did we switch him?
I
Yes.
doubt it.
I'd punch this one as he points over to Miasma.
Oh.
I'll punch all of them in due time. This one first.
I can't remember. Does Allo know about the paladin stuff?
I believe not.
As
No,
you
it was
sit on
only
me for
Raali
this
that did.
longer duration, did any of them notice that this symbol is scratched, worn,
Oh,
and literally
Oh
forcefully
yes, no,
trying to be removed?
Damadar's noticed, but Damadur is a literal demon.
Sorry,
He
hang on.
doesn't care.
She's a
Allo,
devil. She does not care.
Yes.
when you were saying, did you know about the paladin thing, do you mean about Cody's backstory with it?
Yes.
If so,
I mean, I thought we all.
I believe you
I
would.
don't think Cody's ever told anyone that she was tortured by paladins. You
No,
know about
but-
the Una thing.
Yeah, because
No, but we
Allo,
all did see her symbol.
Yeah.
yeah, because Allo was there with Cody when you found Una, so
Right.
You would know about the Una
Speaking
side,
of
but not the
which-
Codi part.
Whatever happened to my shopkeeper familiar?
He got yeeted down a pit and died by Unessa.
Who the hell did? Oh, the
Vanessa killed
one
him.
that I can't take my vengeance out on because they're never here.
Yeah!
That's because they dropped out of the game.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, game is
Sad.
threatening.
Raka. Well, this whole
Yeah.
punching thing's going on. Would you like to now do it?
Dion's abusing someone with a broken arm. I don't
sure.
appreciate it.
If it's what I think it is, I've only got 5 minutes left, so.
Don't leave. You're keeping me alive.
You're keeping me alive.
I'm just gonna back off actually a bit and just let it
Yep.
keep going.
Raka.
I'll
Just sort of
just
move behind.
I'll just take the damage.
Illusion
Just put it
dismissed.
that
It didn't
way.
work.
So, guys, if I can have one. Raka, do you want
Yes?
to describe this?
So as you guys are all fighting, a lovely, small, tiny portal opens up in the sky, and out drops a very familiar bunch of long red hair. My only thing is I'm falling probably 30 feet. What would be the damage on that?
30 feet, I believe it's 1d6
It's
for every 10
1d6
foot.
per 5
Oh,
foot
per
falling.
5 foot, so that'd be 66.
You could change it if you didn't want to one-shot someone's character.
Does anyone hear that?
Mhm.
It feels like someone's screaming, but it's getting ever so closer.
You
Is
can,
that just me?
you can all roll me.
Casually roll
You can all
perception.
roll me perceptions then. I'm gonna say,
Oh no, I
Cody.
still got a 1.
Yep, Cody, you can choose to
Oh,
opt
wait.
out of rolling this if you
I
want to.
rolled that at disadvantage. Hold on.
No,
That was still an advantage, but
Wow, is anyone going to roll higher than a 10? Except
Cody
Cody?
probably
There we
isn't going to really think about. She's gonna probably get a twitch of her ear, but she's probably not gonna think about it. She's too much
Yep.
focused on punching Greenmore in
So-
the face.
Allo, was your second roll there for? Oh, yeah,
The
17.
second roll was to fix the first roll because I accidentally rolled with a disadvantage.
So Trickstem. Well, I think we're just waiting for you to roll as well.
There we go.
And as you can see, I rolled
so-
for sir.
Oddly enough, it's only the three that pretty much this. Yeah, the three that pretty much this really focuses on do see this. There's Allo, Oni, and Sir. You all look up as you see the portal opening up. As you see familiar red hair billowing as someone starts plummeting downwards.
Someone should really catch that person.
And
Little busy.
I believe Gel did try and catch him.
Oh god.
no.
Oni will attempt to
I-
catch.
Allo will also try to help with that.
Okay. Both you roll me deck saving throws. Let's see what happens.
Oh no.
no,
I rolled a
no.
16.
Oh, nope, that was Sir.
You rolled a 16. 16 will do. But let's see
Can-
if
can-
Allo rolls higher.
Could this just? Oh god, yeah. Could this just be like a father-daughter moment where like Oni lifts Allo up so that Allo can catch? Like.
Yes, I will allow this. So, Allo, you feel hands grab you around the waist as Oni just lifts you up as you reach out and you grab the falling figure. Just like,
It's like Swan Lake.
and you see in front of you. Do I still have the picture here?
Constipation.
Yes, you see constipation.
Put me down.
I'm just stretching.
Go on, Raka.
Oh, it's
You
just,
see in front of you.
I was just like when you were like, you see in front of you. I was like, could you please put me down?
Because I
I
do
do
Oni
have,
will put Allo
I
down.
do have the old picture of it. I do have the old picture, but I believe it's the same look.
Yeah, I think so.
So-
Yeah.
Let me just
I
drag
just
this on because
imagine.
I believe that the only one here that wouldn't recognize him is Luke. This figure dropped out to the hole.
Oh, you still have that one?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I had sent you. Let me see if it will.
Go find
Yeah,
the video.
that one.
What are you telling me?
I just casually
Why are you
imagine
so
that
angry?
Allo.
And it
I'm
is
so
at this
heavy.
that I must apologize, but my break has ended and I must vanish.
Okay.
Okay.
Have a good one.
It was pleasure playing with you.
Yes,
You
I
kept
enjoyed
me
showing
alive.
you.
Let me just.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what? This can be a
Oh,
thing.
no.
If you can get a lot of abjuration spells, I can just toss you at enemies and we'll be okay.
So I believe I
find
should be able
the
to just stretch this
enlarge
icon
spell,
out. So
throw me.
you see,
Enlarge.
you see this person drop out of the hole.
Please help me.
Do you have a brass brazier?
It depends. Have you committed a crime or are you just stupid?
No, small, heavy creature likes beating
Kind
me.
of looks like X.
What is that?
What's what?
You furry creature thing. I do not know who you are. I do not know who any of you are.
To be fair, Miasma and Griamore, you wouldn't know who this is either.
I feel like I've vaguely seen them. Like I easily
Yeah.
remember seeing
You-
them at the thing.
You've
But
seen him like in the distance, but that's about it. Griamore, you've never seen this person before in your entire life.
No, I doubt I've seen anyone here in my entire life except the person, who's haunting me.
Well, I'm just gonna go right this way and I'm gonna correct you. None of these people have ever met this
That is
bitch
true.
before.
That is true. But I was waiting for you to reveal that.
Didn't say anything.
okay.
Una comes wandering over to you, Codi. It's just like, why are you beating him up?
That. Point to the emblem.
You're gonna freak her out.
Yeah, Una sees that, and I'm not even going to roll the d20 to see if she freaks out or not. This automatically
Why?
freaks her the fuck out.
Why are the materials so specific?
Hmm?
No, I just on the materials. It's one of the issues. Where am I supposed to find a brass brazier?
A blacksmith. Easy.
Yeah. Also, I'd just get a freaking components pack.
I have the thing. I have the. It's the brass brazier that's bothering me more.
The next time you go into a town, find a blacksmith and ask him to make you a brass bracer.
Are we ready, guys and girls?
Maybe.
I'm ready to get shot by a fireball. Yes.
That's a high number.
That is pretty high.
Are you ready, kids?
No.
Okay, this could have been interesting for either way it went down, but as it is, you don't notice anything different about any of you. I do have to measure something out though. Yes. Trickstem, did you move up to everyone else?
Why?
You can't say that, so just
Yeah,
say
I
no.
can't say that, so did you or not?
No, you're doing backflips in the trees
Well.
over there.
Okay, so this would be everyone but Trickstem then.
Yeah, because I'm still probably picking up breakfast and is very chuffed about myself in the corner.
Yep, so you all don't know what's happened to you at the moment. All you know is something's happened.
Hmm.
I will say this though, the other two options that this could have been is Una could have gone to a medium-sized creature for the next minute because she increases by one size category, or she could have been surrounded by faint ethereal music for the next minute. As it is, you don't know what she's done. She's just freaked out as she backs up, eyes wide, and like, no, not again. Don't take me again.
They're not gonna hurt you. Freely goes.
I'm not a part of. What are they called again?
Yeah, Una freely just kind of runs over, just grabs Una, just press into the fluff.
What is that paladin symbol mean again? Who are they? I just need to remember this because
like you've got a few
What's
paladin
the
symbols,
name?
but
No, but what's the name of the one that they're afraid of?
I don't believe I ever gave it a name. But Codi, since the history is more with your character, with this, you
I
probably have a
would.
name for it.
Uh, well, they were all about like demon hunting, really.
Well, as he said, you'll see several symbols on me because I was a part of a war.
Yeah, but this one's quite prominent on your chest. It's
It's the only one you
widely
can see.
known.
You've not looked at any other part of my armor.
It doesn't matter
I-
to Cody. She sees this on you. She is going nuts.
I will call them the Banishers.
Yeah. The Order of the Banner.
Yeah, the Order of the Banishers. Because, you know,
Do
they
I
banish
know
fiends.
why Cody is hitting me yet?
You can roll me an Arcana.
No, I can't.
Because, you know, Cody is a fiend, so I'd assume
Yeah.
it'd be Arcana rather than Nature to figure this out.
Yeah, probably.
You have no
It's
idea.
very
You just know that a little
obviously a
tiny rabbit
fiend.
thing's jumped on you and started hitting
I
you.
didn't even get to see my own roll. What was it?
A 4.
4.
Great.
Cody's eyes are kind of like burning like a very demonic red right now.
Yep.
I do not know what I've done to offend you,
Ix,
but can you please stop?
Ah!
Ix, you've dropped into a weird party and you're seeing a small rabbit beats up a paladin. And
She is going to do something very awkward, actually. She's going to walk over to both of them.
okay,
There is definitely another way that we could do this. She's pulling out her sidearm, pressing
no,
it
no,
against him.
No.
And
Are you going to help me? You will literally stop existing. No.
he is. You're about to still try to
And
pull you out from under.
cure
failing.
wounds.
Can I knock the gun away? Like, no.
It's I mean, it's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, you try and get your hand free, but you can't. You're practically pinned
Your
by Cody.
wounds.
But you feel magic flow through you as you feel your wounds start to knit up.
26 on cure wounds. Damn.
Yes.
Do not ever underestimate me. And my dear, I know I do not mean this as an insult, but please, I left demon hunting behind me years ago. Do not make me go back.
I don't hunt
Threatening
demons.
me now.
What was that? Sorry, Dion.
She is not talking to you, Greyamore,
I know, but I'm currently being sat on,
by a
just kinda
demon.
snarls up
which
at
I
you.
didn't know.
Well,
And now that I
fiend.
know that,
I got Luke. Dion.
Kind of snarls up at you, Ix, and it's kind of like, you threatening me now? Last time I checked, you weren't much different than I was.
My dear, I have spent my entire life hunting demons and being a mercenary of a very wealthy family. I do not believe that I would ever treat up with your kind.
Not the Ix I know, so you can fuck off.
I was about to say, Cody,
No,
roll me a
please.
This is
perception or an...
personal business.
I was about to say, Cody, roll me a perception or an investigation.
I mean, it'd be pretty obvious that it wasn't the same Ix with that response.
True, I will give that, yeah.
If you have a problem with me, then why am I here? Because I am not here on my own terms.
Oh no, I didn't bring you here.
What?
Stay out of my business.
Una looks around and looks up at the sky. It's like, that was before I started freaking out, so I don't think that was me.
Probably not. Never seen you do this.
With this, she's gonna put her gun away and look at her.
a gun of cure wounds.
I
In the face. Yeah.
will not sit here and argue with you. If you choose to act this way, act like a child if you must, but I will not be introducing myself into those same aspects. And she will turn and walk away.
Okay.
I am a child. What are you talking about?
So, Atra, do you have a brass brazier?
Thank you!
I'll say a minute's passed. So the spell, whatever Una did fades.
What
So-
was it? I'm curious.
What she did was she gave everyone within 30 foot of herself vulnerability to piercing damage for the next minute.
So glad that isn't bludgeoning damage. I'm quite.
He's not stopped punching you.
Hey,
No.
Leigh.
You haven't. And I'm trying to ascertain why, but you keep punching me.
Allo? What were you trying to say?
Can Allo see the symbol and tell that it's been gouged and almost attempted at damaging
You will see,
the symbol?
if you
yes,
actually
but-
look, you will see that there is multiple symbols,
Yes.
and they have all been tried to be scraped off.
Indeed. So you see several symbols there, Allo. And some of them you don't recognize. One of them, but there are two you recognize. One of them you recognize from Dust Bowl as being Captain Carver's symbol. The other one you recognize because it was the scar that for the longest time was on Una's belly. The one left there by the paladin that kidnapped her ages back.
Right. So can I tell that this is intentionally done or just battle-worn damage?
Roll me an investigation. Let's see. No, actually, insight.
Insight.
Yeah, because it's like you're not trying to investigate what it is. You're trying to investigate the reasons
Ascertain
why.
if it was intentional or wasn't
Yeah,
intentional.
so I'd say insight. You're unsure, unfortunately. On one
Can you
hand,
at
this
least
doesn't
tell
look
me
like-
why you're punching me? Small, heavy creature.
He's Cody.
Cody. Can you tell me why you are punching me? Cody.
I don't owe your kind any answers!
Hey, Cody? I'm unsure on this, but all the
What are you
symbols on him is scraped and weak.
Miasma, what are you doing?
Come back here.
I don't know
Come
if you
back
want
here.
an answer from her or me.
He's just running around screaming. Ah! Anywho, we'll go back to the Allo and Codi thing just then.
There's some things you shouldn't involve yourself in. This is kind of one of those things. What he's done.
I've
people
done
who
nothing.
he's with,
I'm with no one.
deserves death for this.
I'll say that. See, I was going to have other people roll, but then, Miasma buggered off. Trickstem's still over there. Una's over there. Ix walked off. So, Jel can have a look.
I'm from the Feywild. Why would I know anything about paladins?
It's not so much about paladins. It's more a case of, seeing if this symbol has been battle damage or if it's
Oh,
been
are you
supernatural.
serious? Somebody.
Wait a minute. There's something fishy about that. Oh well.
What fishy about rolling a natural one? I know. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I'll say that Oni doesn't care. So, you've got two more hopes at the moment. The two more
Otherwise,
hopes, the two more hopes are Krinlok and Raali. The two people that you're probably the most friends with at the moment in this party.
At the moment, I'm literally just trying to hold my shield in front of my face to stop being punched in the face.
The only problem is these are also probably the two people in this party that Codi doesn't really care too much about.
Yeah.
So, even though Krinlok got a 22 and knows, and Raali
Krinlok already knew.
doesn't know.
Well,
Riley, my only friend and companion.
Krinlok will go up to you, Codi, be like,
Her name's Raali,
Saying
not
Raleigh's
Riley.
name wrong.
Krinlok will
That's just
step up
gonna
and
be
be like, I don't think that damage is, I don't think that's battle damage on that symbol. I think they've tried to remove it.
You don't think that just being a part of them, that being participant in the horrible things they did deserves punishment?
I've done nothing except participate in a war. This armor was gifted as, well, battle armor
Roll me
to fight for my country.
Roll me a persuasion with disadvantage because you know Codi rage. It's going to be
Sure.
hard to break through to Codi.
Persuasion! Where is persuasion?
It's right under performance.
Yeah.
I have a 6 to persuasion. Are you kidding me?
I mean, I did say roll with disadvantage, so roll it again, just in case it gets worse.
I forgot you gave me that disadvantage thing. I hate
There
life.
you go.
It's disadvantage, so I get the 8.
Yeah, no, you're still unsure there, Codi.
Cody just kind of like takes off like the kind of jacket that she's wearing and takes off the shirt that's under it and just kind of moves her chest fluff out of the way. Kind of like, recognize that, mark fucker? So this is when the rest of you would actually see some of Cody's scars that she actually has.
So that would be Raali, Sir, Oni, Allo, Krinlok, Delicacy. And I'd say Ix and Gel would be able to as well. Una, Freely, and Click Clack can't, but I'd assume they would have known anyway because they stayed in Cody's room.
Click Clack, yeah. Una and Click Clack and Freely would probably be the only ones at the party that know about it.
So the only two that don't see this are Miasma and Trickstem, who are having a buddy up at the top.
Well,
Tree.
Thing is, the scars and everything are usually hidden by her fur.
Yeah.
What did we call them? The doomed.
Specifically move the damned.
The damned.
Yeah.
That is the symbol of the damned, a filthy and wretched paladin organization. The brand is on this armor as they participated in the war. Among with many others.
Care about the others.
But then I am not a part of the organization.
Were you?
No, as I said, I only joined to fight for my country.
So you admit you joined them?
I didn't join anyone. This armor is the armor worn by everyone.
Codi.
So you joined their order, still?
Codi.
No, I joined the war.
And that means you joined their order?
No.
Una will reach out with a paw to you, to Codi's shoulder. Codi. I have an idea, Codi.
Please be zone of truth. Please be zone of truth. Please be zone of truth.
I mean, that is a thing that some people at this party do know.
I don't know it.
But Codi
See, the
doesn't.
thing is, I know it, but I have no fucking spell slots left.
Well, whose fault is that?
I believe Allo knows it.
Allo could use it if Allo really wanted to.
And
But you would.
who was around with Allo when she used it before? I don't think Kuna was.
I think it was the original Ix.
Oh, yes. So Codi will place a paw on your shoulder, Codi.
Cody will place a paw on Cody's shoulder. Yes. Sounds good.
Conception.
No, Una will place a paw on Codi's shoulder. She'll be
Yes,
like,
What?
I have an idea, Codi.
What?
If he's really as sorry as he says he is, he can fight alongside us and give his life for us.
Her fur kind of bristles and she turns to Una. It's like, why would I trust him?
I'm not saying
After everything they did to us.
I'm not saying you trust him. I'm just saying he goes in first.
That is my main participant as an infantry role in the war anyway.
If he so much as betrays us, then by all means we can go get him. If we keep him in front, we always have an eye on him. If he's really as sorry as he says he is, he will fight for us. Does that make sense?
You truly okay with that? Having one of them hanging around us?
It's better to have one of them in front of us than have one behind us where we can't see them.
I Amelia Ward, dog.
Una just looks down to you though, Greenmore. It's like, but one thing though. You treat her with respect, as she points to Codi. Codi is the nicest namer I know. And from that, you can roll me a history on this, Greenmore.
That's nice. You probably don't know any other ones though, right?
That is the nicest sounding I think I've ever heard you.
We bumped into that one in...
Come on, man!
Guy,
Am I going to get above a 10?
Guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
didn't meet Eva, did you?
No. I will give you...
let you meet Eva.
I will give you this, though, Greenmore. You remember, back in that war, back when you fought alongside the other paladins, when you went up against Damadur, you did bump into a certain paladin of the Damned Order. One who was pretty much keen on trying to recruit other paladins to his cause of hunting down this new kind of fiend that's been popping up everywhere. And as you look up at Codi, the name rings a bell again. The name he asked you to try and help round up with him, but you turned him down. He wanted to hunt Namirs.
Are you a Namir?
To you, dick.
Ah, now I know why you are very angry.
The right to be angry at any of your kind.
There are other paladins, but I don't blame you.
Any paladin I don't like.
Again, wouldn't blame you.
Fine. I'll listen to her.
Do I remember his name?
You
get
probably...
one shot.
I'm going to say no for now, just purely because I can't remember if Dion came up with a name for that guy.
No, Codi did not know his name.
Okay.
Which is why it'd be
Codi
crucial if
was-
I knew his name.
He
I could
was
pers-
killed. He killed her friend, abducted her, tortured her. And she managed to escape. That's kind of what happened.
I'll come up with a name for him later then, but for now, the name... Given that you're pretty much being pinned and been slapped around a few times, the name isn't coming to you.
Kind of like, I'll listen to her, but do anything at all that I don't like, and I'm kicking you into the fucking volcano.
We do know where a volcano is. We could do that.
This ability's a bit busted, holy crap.
Codi will get off him and kind of like
Aye,
pull Una away from him.
My more.
Yep. So, you're free to get up now.
Don't I not just get dragged along by my Moorbander that's been trying to pull me this entire time?
I'm going to say no, because after a while of trying to pull to get it along, he just kind of stopped after being like, yeah,
I
no,
can
this
imagine
isn't
just
working.
getting slingshot. Just.
You know what? Yeah. Okay then. You get pulled a little bit along as the Greenmore starts to walk more up this path.
Ah! Stop! Stop! Stop!
And he just kind of squirms and loosens the rope on himself.
Will we be resting or moving forward? And then I realize who I'm asking and continue to leave.
You look up. It's pretty much night time. You could rest here if you want for the night.
We should rest.
That would be smart.
So, are you doing watches?
I do
That
not
would
mind
also be
doing
smart.
what, if I would be so trusted.
I believe that, as I say this, a certain someone does have a nice little ability. X.
Me?
Yes, because you're a high
Oh,
elf.
that's right. I could set up a turret.
Well, that as well, but also you're a high elf.
Oh.
High elves
vision?
high elves don't require sleep.
Oh, that's right. Fine. God damn it. Why is it always that she never requires sleep?
I mean, you don't have to reveal that to anyone. You could still try and get sleep.
Just pretend to
Yeah,
be
no, she's not gonna tell anybody. She's just gonna she's gonna offer to set up a turret.
Yep.
That's gonna be it.
Okay. So,
First,
it's gonna be...
right now.
Yep, so it's gonna be 8 hours sleeps for a long rest.
She's not sleeping though.
Okay. So,
Yeah, she's just gonna kind of go on a midnight walk.
Codi is taking first watch. Who's taking second watch?
I'll take second watch.
Okay.
If I'm trusted. Am I trusted?
Do you trust him to do watch, Codi?
Cody does not trust him, but at the same time,
Do you want to anoint someone to take watch with him, though, to keep an eye on him?
Oh,
You can always have Sir do it.
Allo.
Yeah.
You're on watch with him.
Okay.
So, first watch, Cody. Second watch, Allo and Greenmore. Third watch,
I don't trust myself to do it because I have a 1 in perception.
I mean, this is why you usually team up with someone else. Like, 2 people usually do 1 watch. So,
I mean,
well, I guess I'll do third
yep.
watch.
So, Ix and who else is doing third watch?
I'll do it.
Joe.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Never mind.
yep. Ix and Joe could do third watch.
Okay.
So, Miasma, you could do first watch with Cody, or you could do fourth watch with Trickstem.
I'll do 4th.
So it's Cody. Cody, you will be joined by Oni for a watch.
yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
It's
Quick question, Leigh. How high are these trees?
they're quite tall. They're larger than an average building,
Be 60 foot? 50?
roughly 60 foot.
Okay, you see that and you see her just take a launching leap off onto them and slowly float down.
She got
Because-
the horsey cape from Minecraft.
Because of this.
So,
I thought it was Slowfall, but no, it's Featherfall.
yep. So for the first 2 hours will be Cody and Oni. So perceptions.
You roll hit dice when you sleep, right?
No,
is that on
yeah,
short
it's just
rest?
full. That's short rest. Full heal for long rest.
Actually, no, she's going to climb up again. Because
So,
that's the last.
only
The lack
got
of thing.
Only got a nat 20 for perception for his watch. Cody.
Yeah. 1 second.
Okay.
Cody's
Cody?
angry.
Yeah, Cody, you're still fuming. Damadur just chuckles as he looks down. He's like, "You do realize that if he is in front, as your small friend said, he also can't see you coming, should you were to do anything to him. Now, I'm not saying you should, but I'm just saying you could." Still, I'll leave that up to you.
Beef.
And then only Damadur will go over and he'll nudge Allo gently, just like,
Mhm.
"Kiddo, I believe it's your time to do a watch." Before you'll enter Grimoire's tent, just place a foot on his chest and just smile down at him as he wakes him up.
Just roll him out of the.
Not even that. He's just like, he's not even being Jasper. He just kind of stomps on your chest. He's like, "Oh, come now. You can take that with your armor, can't you? Get up.
Yes.
It's time for your watch."
That is fine.
He doesn't let go with the boot. He's still pinning you to the ground with the boot.
The
Well, what's the
Moorbounder proceeds to stand up and leave the tent.
Well, I mean, he stood on you with a boot. He's
Yeah,
not
the
letting go.
Moorbounder can go.
So he's just there going, "Go on, what's the matter?"
I feel like I'm going to be abused for a while. I have no reason to start conflict.
You don't want to keep them waiting. Oh, you're going to be fun to fuck with. And he just leaves to go to sleep. So, Allo and Griamore, perceptions.
Can my Moorbounder make a perception as well?
I'm gonna say your Moorbound delicacy is having a nice rest. He's having a sleep.
I mean, he doesn't need to sleep, but
He
you know
doesn't.
what? I like the idea.
Technically, he doesn't need to sleep, but neither does Click Clack, and yet you still see the two kind of curled up next to each other.
Like, Click Clack and Freely will be curled up around Una.
Yeah. Griamore? No, you don't really see out either on that watch, so that's fine. Third watch, Ix and Gel.
I got a
Mm,
22.
At this point, oh, hang on, let's see the perceptions first, just in case. Gel is too busy.
Wow.
That's your what? Third natural one?
Yep.
Yep,
Just
Gel is busy scooting around trying to digest these giant bone fragments.
Like Goku when he goes into that mini tournament of power thing and he starts jumping around because he's eating too much.
And yep, Ix, you don't really see anything. But at this point, Ix, you can have a little conversation with Gel about making them your protector.
Ah, yes. My little friend, I have a proposition to protect each other. What do you offer? Well, what do you want? I don't know.
An unlimited
Well.
supply of chicken.
Well, we could do. I honestly don't know. How about we talk about this a later day? But know that I will always have your back if you have mine. Okay. And
Yep, and with that, you wake up the last two, so Trickstem and Miasma perception checks. As I quickly run to OBS to make sure it's still recording, because I get paranoid now.
I can't say I don't expect that.
Yeah, and Trickstem? Are you here? Yes, you are.
Atra. Oh my god. We are two idiots.
We are doing
Yeah.
great.
We're doing great, guys. That was so far.
I'm
Wait,
guessing
why
that
is it doing this?
I'm guessing that last perception with breakfast.
I don't know. Yeah, sure. I only.
I'll just say
I'll allow
Oh,
that. Oh no, wait. I'm
no,
gonna say
ignore that.
I'm gonna say
Ignore that.
breakfast is asleep. Breakfast is a baby. Breakfast is sleeping.
Yeah.
Breakfast needs to sleep.
Babies don't need to be awake late night.
So you sort of just sat around a small campfire. You're not
Pretty
really
feet in the air.
seeing anything. But oh wait, you were up in a tree, weren't you?
No, I'll
Oh yeah,
went
you
down.
clicked back down, yeah. So you're just sat around this fire. You're not really seeing anything. And then a voice calls out. A slight melody to the chuckle. It's like a why wait? Come. I wait for you. Come further into the forest. Come and meet your fate.
I will ram a tree up your bum. Let's do a little bit of a quote, even though D&D this is not a quote. Would you like it whole or down?
With or without protection, it is your choice.
Oh. I'm going to
It
have
wasn't meant
so...
to go down that route.
I'm going to have
Okay.
so much
You forgot
fun
who you were
with
playing with.
I'm going to have so much fun with you too, aren't I? Ah. Now,
You can play with me
You
all
too.
you want.
you two,
No, I'm not going to start
with
flirting
disadvantage.
with the boy.
You two with disadvantage, dex checks.
17.
Yeah, you managed to get out of the way in time. Trickstem tries.
Right now you're gonna roll a tree up with some butt.
Nope, I'm gonna say this.
I think I'm gonna get a tree rammed up my bum
Nope.
now.
Miasma, you spot something coming out the corner of your eye. You try to dodge, but as you try to dodge, Trickstem bumps into you with that nat 1.
Oh no!
Oh
And you find yourself.
Why did she roll with disadvantage?
They both rolled with disadvantage.
It's dark, I
Because they
guess.
didn't see what was coming.
We're so sorry, guys.
Yep.
Most of this party not have dark vision.
So,
I don't think I do. Do I? Let's check.
You should do. Tabaxis have dark vision.
This is a.
but
I do
given
not.
given they rolled a 6 on the perception, they wouldn't have seen it initially.
I don't
no,
apparently don't have because I'm a Cheshire, which is like a sort of different speed. So it's similar, but it's not. I don't know.
Cats have dark vision.
You're a variant.
Yep. So, as
What
Trickstem
does that
bumps
mean?
into you, you find yourselves both being webbed up.
You're gonna hear a guy just like sort of cat shriek, I guess.
You don't hear anything. Your mouths are webbed up.
Oh, never mind.
Morning comes.
So use a fireball, but I will kill myself in the process.
Well, I
morning-
mean, I could do something, but I don't think I should. No, let me just check. Oh, never mind. It's verbal. Never mind.
Morning
I
co-
mean, if you can set off something loud.
So,
All of my stuff's
Yes, but
full.
you are tied up, so you can't
Yeah.
use anything that's verbal components.
I can use a shocking grasp. Would that do anything?
Yes, it would
You might be able to
electrocute
use it.
Trickstem.
Oh, sorry. No, never mind.
That might make him scream and break the web. You never know.
Trickstem's
Sorry,
I'm not
also
William.
trying to cause chaos.
because you
Leave
know
me
you
alone.
two are the two spellcasters. Of course, they're gonna go for the mouths.
Fair enough.
So, as morning
I think that
breaks
sounds so sexual. Go for the
and the
mouth.
fire dies down, you all wake up in the morning. You all see Miasma and Trickstem bound by webs.
The fuck did you get up to on your watch?
Codi,
I don't know if I should interfere in
Codi,
this,
make
but
me a perception as you walk over. There has been a tear at the front of Trickstem's webbing. You see a
Oh
destroyed baby
no!
harness. Breath is
No!
missing.
Let me just scream without the mic on. Wait one second.
And then, to follow that up, Click, Clack, and Freely come running over to you. And just try and motion to Una's destroyed tent. Una has also been taken.
I'm going to fucking kill that bitch. We're going now. Get your asses up now.
Mm.
I've mounted my beast. Where are we
I'm
going?
gonna just like drag the web off Trickstem and Miasma's mouth.
Thank you.
Ix is going to walk up and with her dagger, she's going to slit the web from back,
Yep.
like from the back to like
Uh,
break it.
Ix, you can also roll me a perception.
Alrighty. Mm. Perception.
You see a blood trail going back towards the hall. You think that when whatever's come to get Una, they pretty much got shot by your turret.
I say we follow the blood.
I get on my Moorbounder and I start heading in the
Can
direction.
someone carry like a bit of a tree stump to you? I said I would ram it up the person's bum.
You're going to have to do that yourself, my
I
dear.
don't need
Go
to do
find
that.
one. And Ix is just gonna kind of like
Yeah.
shove Trickstem off to the
Going
side
to
and like
look
keep
for a tree,
walking.
like a bit of a tree because he's going to fulfill his promise.
As you carry on down that pathway, following the blood, you will find one half of that large stump, that large log. It will be a bit heavy for you, but you could take your time to do it, but that's if you want to take your time doing it.
They have your child. Do you really have time for it?
Maybe we are going to have to. Maybe there's a tree closer that's a bit more broken.
There could be.
We do not have time to waste, as you say.
I'll end the session
now.
I'll end the session at 10, so we've got like 20 minutes left. So,
So
as
we
you
can
carry on down this
check over
pathway
there.
with 2 of your companions taken, the tree starts to get more gnarled and more misshapen as you carry on. The blood,
They will be good shapes to ram up
The
someone's bum.
the blood splatters.
Your obsession with ramming things in ass worries me.
The blood splatters are kind of thinning out at this point. I'm saying
It's
that you're up
Trickstem's
front.
forte with teeth.
Yep. I'm saying you're up front, Griamoira, as per the instruction.
Yeah.
Your mount is right next to you.
The thing
I
is, though,
moved
at the moment,
70 foot,
Hang on,
so...
guys.
Codi would not care about that. She'd be charging off.
Okay.
Then I'll be with Codi then, since she probably wants to keep a tab on
In
me.
that case, you two
Well,
roll
she
me.
doesn't really care right now. She wants to get Una back.
You two roll me a perception.
I'm also incredibly fast on this, so it only makes sense to blaze off
Okay, I'll
ahead
give
with you.
that. And let's see.
Come on!
I'm not going to give that. Codi, as you're carrying on, a tree catches your eye to the right. First, it just looks like one of the other withered trees around this place. Then you start to see some shapes within it, like a humanoid face kind of merged with the bark. What seems to be like a large gash in its throat, or at least where the throat would be.
The giant?
Roll me an Arcana.
Did I see this or no?
I'm going to say them two see it first because they were up front.
Oh, okay.
It's
Can
not
I roll Arcana as well? Oh no, she saw it, not me.
Yeah, she will have pointed it out if she went a dead dryad. So I'll allow you to roll Arcana too. But from what you can tell, Codi, this is not a dryad.
Why? Why?
In fact, now that you know it's not a dryad, you can roll me a investigation on this.
I have no idea what this is.
You feel like an aura around this. This thing is heavy with some kind of corruption, but not any that you've come across before. You get the feeling this was once a person. And its hand, or at least what used to be its hand, just withered and pointing towards what seems to be... the only best way I can describe it is a mixture of ruins of an old building and a large crater in the ground, which just lies dead ahead.
Oh, we're back at the mansion.
Ready for battle.
Let me just check.
Codi will draw her hammers.
Yep. And as you all look
seeing
ahead,
it.
you all see the spider webbing around this crater. And you can hear laughter emanating from within.
Hey, spider bitch! Get your ugly ass out here and face me!
Oh, come now. I've been preparing this for so long, you really think I'm coming up there?
Can I
Think
do
you're a
something?
fucking pussy.
Go for it.
Ix is going to draw her rifle.
Mhm.
Or, well, everybody's going to see Ix draw an umbrella that looks like part of a gun. And she's just going to kind of aim towards the center of the crater where like the webbing is more condensed.
Yep.
And she's just going to fire a firebolt
Okay.
Shoots the child by accident.
to light the webbing on fire. Burn it down.
See, you've done this. Codi's like, the fuck are you thinking? We got people in there.
We can still get to them, my dear. But we are not walking through webs. I am not walking through webs.
They're in those webs. One's a fucking baby.
Well,
As feathers, correct?
Yes, extremely flammable.
I am going to start running towards the webbing now, for the
Okay.
sake of the child.
He's also gonna run forward for the sake of Una.
Yep.
Mainly.
As you two run ahead, you look downwards as these flames start to spread across the webbing at the top. This place seems to go down like a couple of floors from what you can see. Like, you see the first initial floor, and then there's like holes in the floor of that where you can see further down.
Do I see the child through any of them?
No,
Oh.
you don't see anyone in the webbing. You see what seems to be a few husks of bodies littering around the top. You wouldn't know them too much, the Grimoire, but Codi, you recognise some of the stylings as being some of the villagers from Tome.
Also, if a spell has range itself, does that mean it only works on myself?
Yes.
Or is it just like touch? Right, got you.
Hey,
Yes.
not you. Fugly spider.
Oh,
Can
come
you hear
now.
us?
What?
I'm gonna smash your carapace into 1,000 tiny pieces. Then I'm gonna make you into a new hammer. So that I can beat your skull with it.
Then let this final act begin.
Show yourself then.
Come now. Why
Oh,
waste...
you come now. You're a fucking coward. Get your ass out of here and fight me if you're that powerful.
You're in no position to demand. While I
Oh, I
have...
think I am.
Should I put a sticking
Are
cloud
you
down there?
sure about that, little one? And
Yeah.
you hear Una cry out from within. I believe, given that I'm the one holding the cards here, that I am the one who can make the demands.
Does the voice sound ethereal? Like a message spell, for example?
No, my luck, I've just fucked it.
I don't think so, because she's talking to us directly, not through our heads.
Yeah, but it
Well,
could
it
still
could be
be
something
a
like magic
spell that
mouth.
just makes them louder. No, then I guess I wouldn't be able to know. You right.
It'd probably just sound like a normal one.
I don't know if my screen
Normal
just
voice.
picked up then, but no.
Are you okay?
Oh, what's
Okay,
Wait.
so Una's wild magic just triggered.
what's happened?
Oh god.
How screwed
Let me
is the
just
dragon?
check the range of that. As
Range?
you hear Una scream out in pain, she pops up into existence next to Codi, still screaming.
It just grabs her.
I will read
It's me.
what 30 says out loud for you all. You teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see.
Oh, but we wouldn't know that was the spell, but
You
they're
don't.
within 60 feet! Curses!
Just grabs hold of Una. Una,
Where are they?
You're
I'm gonna
okay.
I'm gonna cast Detect Good and Evil. Oh?
I just
I
wanna...
obviously can see it.
Yeah, no, it's like asking her to point it out. Who's DMing me?
She's still like screaming like,
She-
Codi!
Yeah.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Where did
I'm
she
gonna-
have?
Points
It's very important. Where did she have breakfast?
They're all down there. She points down in the hall.
I've been-
Just like through like one of the first floor halls things, you look further down. And those with dark vision will probably be able to see this better than the others. You see what
Oh.
seems to be a large pit of liquid corruption. And she is just sat in the middle of it, just grinning. Her
I'm gonna
red
quickly-
eyes piercing.
Can I do one thing and it might be funny if it works?
Go on.
I want to cast Stinking Cloud down there.
Bear in mind that if
It won't hurt. It
Pistols
won't hurt
within-
anyone. It doesn't hurt people. It's just really annoying for those that fail the check.
Constitution saving throw against poison.
It's not a poison effect.
It
Okay.
says poison. It confused me. Sorry.
So
If it's immune to poison, then it'll succeed. But
Can I cast Branding Smite on myself?
why?
So, Trickstem, you've just seen Miasma point downwards, and a large, foul-smelling cloud just kind of starts to radiate down there. You don't hear any
Stop farting!
You don't hear any choking from her, but you do hear. You roll me a perception, Trickstem.
Whoopsies. I'm so sorry, Trickstem.
No, you're fine. You're too busy, like, annoyed with rage and making jokes.
Hey, Leigh.
Yes.
As everybody's going down, like Ix is like following them down slowly,
Fluctuators,
but she's gonna like get down towards Codi, and as she does so, she's gonna almost not say anything, but like place her hand on Cody's shoulder and use enchant weapon,
Okay.
which is one of the infusions. There we go.
At the same
That.
time, I should ask before you that, are you all starting to make your way down, or are you trying to get her to still come up?
I said a while ago that I leaped in the hole.
Oh shit!
No, you didn't.
I
That's
literally
Aaron.
said I'm going in because we determined that they were in the hole.
So I'd say
Let's pull up
that
a.
I'd say that Griamore is on the like first little floor parts.
But before I went in, I said I casted a Branding Smite. So
It has no resistances.
So, are you all following Griamore in?
I'm on my mount. I'm already 7 foot down. I'm coming to kill that bit.
After Ix enchants my weapon, just jump into the hole.
Only Krinlok and Raali will follow in.
I'll go in.
Yep, Trickstem's going in. Is Sir going in, or is Sir keeping watch out?
Allo is going to have Sir just keep an eye out.
And is Gel
Still need
going
to
in
level up
X?
spirits.
Yes.
Miasma?
No, because I can't see.
Well, I mean, you could follow Gel. Gel is like bioluminescent, slightly, not by much. He just barely glows in the dark enough that you can see him.
Yeah, Gel acts as a torch.
We rolling initiative, by the way.
Not
Okay.
yet, because I haven't
Not
got a
yet.
battle set up. Plus, as said, it's like 7 minutes until end of session.
Yeah, it's gonna be 10 soon.
All right.
So the last thing I need to ask is, Codi, are you having freely earned click-clack follow you in?
Tell them to stay up the top.
Una will also stay at the top as well then.
Yeah, I'll say, you stay up there.
Be careful, they've got breakfast.
I'll get breakfast, I promise.
They've also got the tiny bot and their little head and the sword.
I shall
Yep,
assist
that's
you in
also
acquiring
partly what we're here
breakfast.
for.
They also got someone else.
Who?
She kind of just like looks to one side, like, I don't know how exactly, but I think they had Kiwi.
Kiwi.
But do you know, like Kiwi normally has like a gold thingy around her, like a gold magical woo around her. This one
Oh.
doesn't.
Strange. We'll get her out anyway.
Strange.
They also had someone else.
I'm really excited for next week's session. Now I get to fight.
Una's just rattling off everyone that they had. They also had someone else though, who looked important. Yeah, like this tallish woman. She had a whip.
Did you see the
fuck.
child?
Oh, why, Leigh? Why the fuck is Vinny down there?
What?
Remember, that's what the god Kiwi was going to do after the spell. She went to
Yeah, I
get
remember.
Vinny back. She got Vinny
I
back,
can't
but took her
see
to
any.
Tom, where she was kidnapped.
Where? I can't see anything.
That's because I haven't put a
No,
map up.
it's
Because I haven't
I
done a
haven't
map
put a
yet.
map up yet. But it's just a
Because
thing of like, oh yeah, it's a tall one with a whip, and I'm like, fuck, what's Vinny doing there? Vinny is my backup character.
because you know I like to introduce little backup character thingies at moments. So, with that said, we're going to end the session here for
Voice
today.
2 characters.
So, who's doing the outro? Who's doing the outro? Shall I do a D6 again?
Yep.
Who's doing the outro number 5? That is Luke.
Oh.
God damn, this still be the third time in a row.
The funniest part is I'm rolling the D6. I'm not including myself in the D6.
I gathered.
Then you can include yourself next time.
Hey, it's the perk of being the DM. I don't have to include myself.
I can't find the song. Can
Oh,
somebody?
fuck it, I'll just sing it. It's been
Okay.
a while since I've sung it.
Oh, there it is.
You know what?
Oh, Mrs. DM, bring me a dream
Boom, 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 boom,
of monsters and shit unseen.
boom, 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 boom,
We'll play D&D until daybreak.
boom,
Miss
boom, boom, boom,
DM, don't be late.
boom.
And with that, we'll see you next time for what I am going to be assuming is either the first part of a long battle or the end of this whole conflict with the Drider.
Cody's gonna
Or
fucking
Graham
kill
are
her.
using all his divine smites again.
Cody's gonna kill her.
You should probably not waste all your spell slots again there, Graham, buddy.
Well, I used 3 of them on supporting people, but then I used all my higher level spells on divine smites. But
Also,
I
haven't
don't.
clicked stop recording yet. I'm just enjoying
Oh.
this little banter at the end.
Well, I've cast branding smite, so I might not actually need to use divine smite because that gives me plus 2d6 on my weapon attacks of radiant damage.
You should always save at least some spell slot just in case.
Well, you know what? This is only my second
Hey,
D&D character.
Before I stop recording, I'm just going to leave this with this nice little thought. What was strong enough to pick up Una and carry her off?
Well, Una can't really control her weight the way that Cody does.
Oh, yeah, she can't.
I do find
shit,
it
I didn't
funny
have to
though.
put that much effort into that then. Never mind.
Do you know what I find really funny?
She can't control it the same way
Go.
Cody does.
Didn't realize that Una had wild magic, scratched her to deal damage, she teleported right back to safety.
Yeah. As said, she quite literally injured Una, and I rolled, and Una got enough to teleport 60 foot away to somewhere safe.
I found
Yeah.
that absolutely fantastic. You're like, I took a hostage. What are you going to do? Hostage breaks free in a matter of seconds.
She has other hostages now, though. So now the thing is, she doesn't have to focus on...
None as important to Cody as Una.
No, but now she can turn her attention to breakfast.
Yeah, this bitch. She's still gonna die for that.
So, I'm going to have to
She's
start...
still hurt Cody's friends.
So I'm going to have to
Bring
start
this
a corrupted baby owlbear abomination.
What?
Well, breakfast is a baby owlbear.
Yeah, but now is it corrupted? Oh, I want to
I mean,
say
it's just in case all the rolls go badly, but still. Anyway, actual goodbye now for the recording.